Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon the Cartoon Network television series with the name of Beware the Batman. I'm going to talk about episode 5 titled Broken. And without any further ado, let's go and get to it, shall we? Episode 5 is pretty much about, of course, Batman, Bruce Wayne, taking down villains and bad guys around Gotham City. The villain in this particular episode is a guy with the name that goes by the alias of Humpty Dumpty, his real name being the name of Humphrey Dumpler. But let's just call him his alias name Humpty Dumpty, for lack of a better word. So it's about Batman taking down Humpty Dumpty, trying to stop him. Humpty Dumpty sets up toys by every victim he gets, and he kidnaps people, and Batman has to go save him. And this particular episode, without spoiling too much away, he kidnaps Commissioner Gordon, and Batman has to go save Commissioner Gordon. That's pretty much the main gist of episode 5, titled Broken, for the Cartoon Network series with the name of Beware the Batman. Just so you guys know, this is my first episode that I have watched of Cartoon Network's newly CGI animated series by the name of Beware the Batman, so I'm not too familiar with underlying plot elements or how they're portraying Alfred or Commissioner Gordon or the new Batman character. So if you're wondering, if I seem a little vague on details about the entire first 5 episodes, that's why, because I've only seen 3 episodes. If I look at my source here, if you guys see me looking at my iPod, that is because I am looking at Wikipedia to make sure the plot synopsis is right and, details like that. So if you see me looking at this, that's why, because I don't want to mislead you guys on details and such. And according to my sources, I have seen the first episode titled Hunted, I have seen the 5th episode titled Broken, and then I have seen the most recent one, the 6th episode titled Toxic. So I have seen 3 out of the, I believe, 6 episodes that have premiered. So I've seen, about half of what's shown on TV now, and slowly, if they show repeats and stuff, I'll try to catch my way up, but I will start watching it weekly now. But overall, my thoughts and opinions on episode 5, Broken, for Cartoon Network series with the name of Beware the Batman. I really enjoyed the episode as a whole. I will say some cons about it is I had to get, this is the first Batman, as I'm sure all of you know, this is the first Batman CGI animated series. Normally they're hand-drawn. This is the first Batman series with this sort of, new, technological CGI animation. And for the most part, I had to get used to it at first. But after the first episode, once I watched the other 2 or 3, I really didn't even notice the animation. I actually kind of liked the way it looked and stuff, especially when he's rolling around, the explosions are up behind him. He's, throwing his batarang around. I really started to enjoy the CGI animation after a while. But I will say, for the first episode, it did take a little getting used to. If you're not used to watching series such as this on Cartoon Network, and I'm really not used to it, so it did take me a little, I had to get used to it for a little bit. But if you don't mind, then I really would recommend the series. One of my favorite things about this particular episode was our character, the alias name of Humpty Dumpty. He was a great villain. Even a little sympathy towards the end, for him, having to get involved with particular matters that weren't of his interest. They did things to him that, didn't need to be done to him. And I really just liked Humpty Dumpty's character. He talked in I really liked the voice that he had. He talked in, as you could say, kind of a wimpy little kid kind of voice. I really liked this. It was kind of a serious story, I felt, for a show such as, a kid show such as this, if that's what you want to call it. Him setting toys around, trapping people inside the toys, and then Batman having to deactivate the bombs that were inside the toys. I really like that concept of, great scene at the end too, with all those toys setting up and having to save Commissioner Gordon and then Commissioner Gordon's daughter out of those toys. I love that sequence, where it's just Humpty Dumpty stands on top of the building, and then he falls off and he breaks, and you think at first it's Humpty Dumpty falling, but it's just a statue or a knickknack or something that breaks on the floor. And I can already tell that Humpty Dumpty is going to become a recurring character because of this character not dying off or being put in jail or anything like that. I can tell that he's going to become a recurring character. Overall, I really liked Humphrey Dumpler, or the alias Humpty Dumpty. Just a great villain. I loved the voice he had. I loved his presence, and overall, just a really cool character. He had a nice look to him also. Another voice actor I liked was whoever plays Batman, Bruce Wayne. Batman, I kind of like the way Batman looks. It's kind of I feel like it's a new look for him with the really pointy ears and then kind of the slim leg design. And then overall, the big and broad shoulders that our character Batman has on the Cartoon Network series with the name of Beware the Batman. I like the design of the Batman character. I like his voice, and overall, he was really cool. My third favorite character in this episode is probably the character of Commissioner Gordon. Gordon always trying to take down Batman. You know, I noticed Commissioner Gordon is a quite big guy. So that's kind of cool. You know, he being kind of a big guy, trying to take down Batman. I liked him also. Then we have Alfred, you know, Alfred the Butler. He's really cool. I like how he's portrayed in a different light. He's actually kind of almost participating, you know, helping Batman out. I kind of like how, you know, how he's doing that. You know, in this series, I don't know if it's like this in the comics, but in this particular series, he used to be a spy. He's a retired spy now, you know, protecting Bruce Wayne. And I kind of liked Alfred's character. They put him in a different light than, you know, what he normally is, with him actually, you know, not always being at the mansion, Bruce Wayne's mansion of the house, but actually helping him out on his crimes and stuff like that. And that's actually kind of cool, I feel. But overall, a really solid, you know, episode. And when when the series really shines is, you know, this episode had a really nice build up, and the last few minutes is him rolling around. And you know, if you're iffy on the animation, once the explosions come in, once Batman starts rolling around, throwing his batarang around, saving Commissioner Gordon and the daughter, the series really starts to shine. And overall, I really enjoyed episode 5. Anyways, that's my review of episode 5, titled Broken, for the Cartoon Network television series with the name of Beware the Batman. Once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe on our page below, and I'll see you guys later with more videos by Centipede Geek.